Hello guys. This is Gemma 4 running locally on my machine without any internet or any API and just generating pure production level code. And I will show you how to do it exactly on your PC in the next 5 minutes. So let's go. So I'm Atul, an Android developer and an AI enthusiast who just teaches how you can integrate different kind of AI workflows into your own custom workflow and make your life of coding easier and more efficient. So today we'll be talking about Gemma 4. Now what is Gemma 4? So Gemma 4 is the latest model that was released by Google and is completely open source, and you can use it even on your mobile, which is a great advantage for those who wants to build AI powered apps but do not want to use any APIs. Now the biggest point that it has is that it has multimodal reasoning, and it also supports agentic workflows, and the performance is very better. See, over here in the chart, you can see that Gamma 4 31 billion parameter thinking model is bypassing Quen 3.5 397 billion parameter model, which is around 10 times bigger than this. And it is almost similar to Kimi K2.5, which is around 40 times bigger model than Gamma 4. And we can see that Gamma 4 has a multilingual Q&A score of 85%, reasoning score of 76%, mathematics, the hardest mathematics test for any AI out there, it has a score of 89.2%. So this is a model which you can use in your workflow if you are working on something in which the data leakage is going to be a very huge red flag. So today I'll show you how you can use LM Studio along with this in order to use it like the way I'm using. Currently, it is doing some tasks of creating a sorting visualizer, and let's start from the beginning. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go and download LM Studio. Since I'm on Linux, so I'll be downloading the .deb package, but I have already downloaded it and it is there on my PC. If you are on Windows, you can just select Windows from over here and it will just be ready for download and just install as an exe file. Now after you have downloaded LM Studio, what we will be doing is you will get an interface like this where you have nothing. So the first thing that we'll do is we will search for model over here. Now I am using over here a 7.5 billion parameter model because I have a GPU of RTX 4060 which is 8 GBs only, and you need to use models which are less than the RAM of your GPU, otherwise your system will hang. Obviously this model will not be as efficient as a 31 billion parameter model, but if you have the hardware you can use it and it is a very good offline model. So you need to search over here Gamma 4 E4B actually, but 4B is already downloaded, so I'll search for E5B over here and let's correct this with E4B. So you will come over here and you will have many options. Let's just sort it by most downloads. After sorting it by most downloads, we will see this Gemma 4 E4B model, and we will download this 5.77 gigabytes of it. After downloading it, you can just simply come over here, select this model and start chatting with this like this, hi, and see how fast it is. Now this is not what we want. What we want is the integration of this model into Claude Code. So we'll come to this terminal section, and right now it was running. So what you'll do is the first thing you will load the model, which is your Gamma 4 model. It is loading, and you will start the server. This is the server which will connect your Claude Code and your LM Studio. Now into the server settings will come, and we will just put all of these toggled to on and click on manage tokens, and let's create a new token and let the token name be Claude YouTube teaching, and just allow both of these permissions. This will be something I'll teach you in the next videos. Let's create the token for now and copy it, and done, and let's close it. Now you can see the Claude Code is reachable, like LM Studio's AI model is reachable at this position. So we'll copy this also. Now what we'll do is we'll go to anti-gravity and we will open our .cloud folder. This is something that I told you in the last video, so you can just check it out. And from there we need to change this base URL to the one we copied from here. Just copy it and paste it over here. This is my URL, your might be a little bit different. Save it. And we also just copied a token from over here, manage the tokens, and this Claude YouTube teaching token, we copied it. Sorry, yeah. So let's paste that token in the API key section. So this is my token and I'll paste it over here and just Control plus S, that is save this file. Now since this file is saved, we can just run Claude Code coming into this test folder. Let's delete this file for now and let's put it off. Let's open terminal, Control Shift Backtick, and just hit Claude. Now it is saying that you have this Anthropic key, do you want to use it? Say yes, and now we can just say hi, and you can see in the LM Studio it is processing our prompt. Actually I think 2 instances are running. Yeah, so it is ready, the prompt was ready. Let me show you side by side, this over here and this over here. Let's close this and also this. So okay, I think I should close this first, and yeah, now it can work. Bro, just come over here. Yeah, so it will now work. We can say tell me about yourself, and see LM Studio is processing the prompt, not LM Studio actually, but our Gemma 4 model. So it is processing the prompt. Once it is done, now you can see the process over here is slower compared to what we were getting directly in the LM Studio. That is because we are connecting it via APIs in the background. So that is why it is taking a lot of time. So it is telling, I'm a Claude Code, an interactive agent powered by Anthropic's Claude model. My purpose is to assist you with software engineering tasks, blah, blah, blah. And let's test it out, how well it is. So I'll say, can you please do this task for me listed in the given file? And we'll say at the rate sorting visualizer.md. And now it is again processing our prompt, and this will take a while because this is a big file, if you'll see. So close this. We have around 39 lines of text over here, so this should not take a lot of time, and the prompt is already processed. Now it is telling us, I see you want to create a simple index.html file that implements a real-time visualization of the bubble sort algorithm, following all the requirements outlined in sorting visualizer.md. Since this is a complex task involving creating and multiplying writing a full HTML, CSS, JavaScript file, I'll use plan mode. But we cannot use plan mode in this because this is the smaller model that we are using. If we will be using the 31 billion parameter model, then we can surely use plan mode because that model supports thinking, but this small model, it does not support thinking. So right now it is just going to go and directly write the code for us. Let's wait for some time until it is doing it, and I will meet you once this is done. So I'm back and let's see what it has made. So it has made our index.html file in which it has made the sorting visualizer. Let's open this in Chrome, copy path, and let's open it. Yep. So this is the visualizer. Let's start the sorting. So it is doing some repetitions. Let's increase the screen speed of this, and yes, it has sorted it. Let's retest it, sort it again, reset it, sort it again, and yes, it is working. Now this looks really good on the screen that yes, we use Claude for free and now it is working in everything. But let me tell you, it was really frustrating for me. Here I told it about what it has to make. Then it launched an agent which did some planning, and it said to generate the code, but Claude just stopped here. After this, I had to tell it to write the code, and then it wrote the code for me, but it had some errors. And then I had to tell it that there is some error, and then it actually fixed the error. So it took me around 5 minutes to make a simple sorting visualizer in this Claude Code, which is not a good sign. So let me tell you that the local models are good only if you have to do some quick debugging or something and have a concern of privacy, or you are just learning some smaller things and you don't want your data to go on the cloud. But if you want heavy reasoning and build real apps, real production grade apps, then you will need the cloud models. But the 31 billion parameter model, I tried it on another PC and it was working quite good. You can make some sort of apps with it, obviously not production grade, but apps that you can use in your daily life. So with this, I would just say keep learning, keep building, keep breaking, and keep debugging. And we will meet the next time. And I'll show you how you can make a personal chat GPT of yours and run it inside LM Studio. Sayonara.